Mickey Mantle, one of the most celebrated and iconic figures in baseball history, was born on October 20, 1931, in Spavinaw, Oklahoma. Known as the Commerce Comet, due to his incredible speed and his hometown of Commerce, Oklahoma, Mantle was a switch-hitting sensation who dominated Major League Baseball, MLB, during the 1950s and 1960s. His combination of power, speed, and toughness, despite constant injuries, made him one of the most beloved players in the sport's history. Early life and journey to the majors. Mantle grew up in a family that loved baseball. His father, Mutt Mantle, dreamed of his son becoming a major leaguer and taught him to switch hit from an early age. This skill would become one of Mantle's defining characteristics throughout his career. As a child, Mantle excelled in sports, and by the time he reached Commerce High School, he was a star in football and baseball. At 19 years old, Mantle signed with the New York Yankees and began his journey to the major leagues. After a short stint in the minors, his raw talent was too great to be contained, and he made his MLB debut in 1951, replacing Yankees legend Joe DiMaggio in center field. Early success and iconic career with the Yankees. Mantle quickly became a fan favorite in New York, but his rookie season came with challenges. He faced injuries and was briefly demoted to the minor leagues, but he returned with newfound confidence. By 1952, Mantle was solidifying his place as one of the top players in baseball. Mantle's power was legendary. He could crush home runs from both sides of the plate, and many of his long shots were so awe-inspiring that they are still talked about today. In 1953, Mantle hit a home run that reportedly traveled 565 feet, one of the longest ever recorded. His ability to hit towering home runs combined with his incredible speed on the base paths made him one of the most dangerous offensive players of his era. Mantle's career reached its peak in the mid-1950s. From 1955 to 1962, he was arguably the best player in baseball. During this period, he won 3 American League MVP awards, 1956, 1957, and 1962, and led the Yankees to multiple World Series championships. In 1956, Mantle achieved one of the most remarkable feats in baseball by winning the Triple Crown, leading the league in batting average, .353, home runs, 52, and RBIs, 130. That same year, he also won his first MVP award. Mantle's performance in the postseason was equally impressive. He helped lead the Yankees to 7 World Series titles and appeared in 12 Fall Classics overall. His 18 World Series home runs remain a record to this day, a testament to his ability to rise to the occasion on baseball's biggest stage. Battles with injuries. Despite his incredible success, Mantle's career was plagued by injuries. He played through chronic pain for much of his time in the majors. Early in his career, he tore ligaments in his knee during the 1951 World Series while chasing a fly ball. This injury would affect him for the rest of his playing days. Throughout his career, Mantle suffered from injuries to his knees, shoulders, and legs, and it became a well-known fact that he was rarely playing at 100%. Yet, Mantle's resilience and ability to perform despite his physical challenges only added to his legend. His toughness and determination endeared him to fans, and he became a symbol of grit and perseverance. Later career and retirement. As Mantle's career progressed into the 1960s, the toll of injuries and wear began to show, but he remained an elite player. In 1962, he won his 3rd MVP award and led the Yankees to yet another World Series title. Even in his later years, Mantle continued to be a force, though his speed and agility began to diminish. He transitioned from center field to first base to reduce the strain on his legs, and he continued to be a feared hitter. Mantle played his final season in 1968, retiring after 18 seasons with the Yankees. He finished his career with 536 home runs, a .298 batting average, 1,509 RBIs, and 2,415 hits. His switch-hitting power made him unique in the annals of baseball history, and he is widely considered one of the greatest players of all time. Post-baseball life and legacy. After retiring, Mantle struggled with alcoholism, a battle that became public in his later years. His health deteriorated, and in 1995, he passed away from liver cancer at the age of 63. Mantle's candid acknowledgement of his struggles with alcohol and his plea to young people to avoid making the same mistakes resonated with many. Despite his off-field struggles, Mantle's legacy as a baseball player remains untarnished. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1974, and his number 7 was retired by the New York Yankees. Fans remember him for his heroics on the field, his larger-than-life personality, and the way he carried the Yankees during one of the greatest eras in the franchise's storied history. Mickey Mantle is remembered not only as one of the greatest switch hitters and power hitters in the history of baseball, but also as a beloved figure who exemplified both the glory and the struggles of being a sports icon. His ability to overcome injury and adversity, along with his lasting impact on the game, ensures that his name will forever be synonymous with greatness.